هادشي كامل كيجي يدير من هاد الهنود الحمر، ايواسكا، سالفيا، هادشي كامل كيجي من هاد. ايماجين اصاحبي درتي شي جريمه ويحكموا عليك 6 شهور مهلوس، عائله تحت الماء في الفوق في شي قند، غتعيش كحجره، تعيش قريه. كاين واحد الدراغ كندارو افي، شنو سميتو، افي يهودي، صلاع يهودي. تنحاول نلقى له السميه ديالو دابا في داك نو نوت كوين فيه فاعي. I'm looking for a Jewish comedian, bald, not politically correct, friend of Joe Rogan, and Ari. His name is Ari, I guess. Ari Shaffir. صافي عليك، خطأت في حرف الصاد في الميموار ديالي، مشيت جبدت واحد اللعيبه وجبدوا لي جوج حروف اللي هي الا والاي، ولكن الار خرجت في اري افي. اري شافير، اري شافير مقبوضه صاحبي، خليها الضحك. اري شافير دراك دير الصليفه الصاد. This is fucking nuts. هاد سالفيا، هاد سالفيا راه الحماقه الصاد. the worst drug ever اللي ممكن ديرها.
For I think around
Salvia.
check this out الدراري. غادي يضرب واحد اللعيبه سميتها سالفيا. هاد سالفيا ما كاين لا ايواسكا لا هذا، هادي كتصيفطك ديال بصح، وجميع الناس اللي تستوها تيقولوا لك راه القاعده ديال بصح، لايك نهايه العالم.
I've ever
It's
seen
one
in
of
my
the
life.
craziest videos you could watch.
they made Red Band and Tripoli's podcast. I think remember they were like, do salvia. So I took a big hit, and they were like, that's not big enough, and I was on the brink of disappearing, and then I took a way bigger hit, and I was just gone, completely gone. I was living under the sea for I think around 6 months.
What?
Yeah, I made friends. I had a girlfriend or wife. I'm not sure. I had a life down there, a life.
كاين واحد هذا عاش 6 شهور من مورا ما ضربها، حس براسو بحال مشى 6 شهور وهو عايش تحت البحر. there is one guy قريت له في ريديت ضرب في سالفيا وعاش حتى هو شي عام كفرفاره عند واحد العائله، ولا عايش معاهم، عارفهم فاش يدابزوا الاولاد الصغار شنو كيخرجوا ويدخلوا فرفاره، حتى الصيف عاد حركوه اول مره وهو عايش فرفاره عايش فرفاره صافي هكاك عايش هكا ما كيتحرك من حتى لعبه. نهار واحد حركوه شي مره، قال لك عاقل على راسو شي 2 ولا 3 المرات تحرك هكا فرفاره، وهي المراه دبزت مع الراجل شي نهار تيعاود على داكشي اللي واقع لك الحماق. هذا عاش تحت البحر 6 شهور ولات عنده عائله.
In about 8 minutes. But I had and then I started coming back, and then they're all like, hey, so you're fine, you ready to talk? And it was like, no. And then I couldn't breathe the air. Somebody gave me some water. This is for breathing, not drinking. It was like the coming back was so difficult.
So you wait a minute. You felt like you were under the sea, not
this
even
is
in
bad.
like a compound.
Breathing water.
I forgot that part. So you lived for months down there.
Months and months.
I saw
became
this.
part of their society.
This doesn't look fun.
When you went there the first
my
time?
God.
Do you remember?
Oh my God.
Were you always there? Like when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
went there
it
the
was
first
just
time,
like,
it's like
this
you
is-
had always been there.
This is like who I am now.
That looks terrible.
This is the reason I've never tried salvia.
It
I
looks
watched
worse than
this
it
and
is.
it's
What if there really
no. It does not look worse than it is.
It was, dude. It's an amazing time.
What if consciousness and what if your soul, whatever the fuck that is, really does travel through different dimensions and you can
simulation
really access them and
This is
have
like coming
that.
back from space, where you're like, oh, I don't know how to use my legs. It was 2 minutes out of 6 months.
Jesus
Brad
crazy.
was trying to grab me. I'm like, don't contain me.
never
So
do
you
so.
came back after 6 months and what did you think? Did you think, oh my God, I did salvia and I'm living under the
No, it's not fake. بزاف ديال الناس يعاودوا على it's so fucking bad اصاحبي.
water or
I
was
thought
you
I was
just
swimming
living
up
under
to the
water?
shore. I was swimming up, and then I was like on the shore. I'm like, who's that guy Sam Tripoli on the shore?
ناري اصاحبي على فكره مقدة هذه صوفوس. holy shit. imagine اصاحبي درتي شي جريمه يشدوك ويحكموا عليك 6 شهور ديال الكونشسنس ديالك، غتعيش في شي قنت في العذاب، يضربوا لك ديك اللعيبه داك الدواء ولا whatever هذيك، وغتعيش 6 شهور مهلوس، عائله تحت الماء في الفوق في شي قنت، غتعيش كحجره، تعيش قريه، تعيش شي حاجه فهمتي. 6 شهور باق عاد ترجع داز 2 دقائق، ما مشى لك حتى حاجه في عمرك، ولكن فهمتي، ولكن رجعتي للواقع وصافي فهمتي، تبسي على داكشي اللي درتي باسكو حسيتي ب 6 شهور دازت. check this out.
There's a pretty high likelihood that this video gets demonetized, so the least you can the powerful hallucinogen and the way people who are native to the area. The region is mountainous and forested.
تا هادشي كامل كيجي يدير من هاد الهنود الحمر، ايواسكا، سالفيا، هادشي كامل كيجي من هاد
making it incredibly remote. Because of how remote the region is, salvia remained unknown to the rest of the world for centuries, only known and being used by the Mazatecs. The Mazatecs viewed salvia as a divine herb that could bring one into contact with the spirits. They would use salvia to treat a variety of illnesses and ailments, even gone wrong.
هنا كاينين بزاف ديال السبريدات اللي كيعاودوا على القصه ديالهم في سالفيا. غنسمعوا غير وحده فيهم ونرجعوا لذاك الفيديو ديال الدراري باسكو this is fucking insane.
They included pictures of the salvia extract they used. Reports. I watched myself grow into a tree for 20 years. So, my friend and I decided to give salvia a try. During my trip, I clearly remember a sudden change in my friend's room. In the blink of an eye, it transformed into a calm, nature-filled scene. It was incredibly peaceful. That's when I realized that I wasn't myself anymore. I had turned into a young tree, and I have to admit, I looked pretty cute as a sapling. But the idea that I was stuck as a sapling forever hit me hard. I tried to scream, but no sound came out. I could only watch myself as a sapling. Right then and there, I found myself compelled to
I would never try something like this. مالك اخويا على حالتك، بقلت التجارب اللي كاينين في هذه الحياه، نعيش 6 شهور كشجره.
observe my own growth into an adult tree. It felt like an incredibly long time. No, it was a long time. It seemed like 20 years. I was powerless, unable to communicate or take any action. All I could do was look around at the ever-changing colors of the trees nearby. After 2 decades, I slowly started to hear a familiar voice. I shouted, and my friend told me to shut the fuck up, although I couldn't see him. He eventually tapped me, and in an instant, my whole world snapped back into place.
Wow.
My friend was there, engrossed in watching Markiplier, which was the voice I was also hearing. I asked him what happened, and he casually said that I had been lying on his bed for about 5 minutes making moaning noises. I thought he was joking, but he swore it was true. I recounted my surreal experience to him, but he just laughed, apparently not quite buying my story. I don't care if nobody believes me, but bet your ass I'm not trying that shit again. I feel so sorry for trees now. Has anyone else had this happen to them, where time seems so much slower? Salvia Trip Report. Lived 15 years as a ceiling fan.
هذه هي اللي كنت قريت في ريديت الدراري لايك هولي شيت. هذاك ولا شجره لمده 20 عام، هذا ولا سيلين فان ولا فرفاره 15 عام.
First and only trip I'll ever have. I took a hit of salvia laying alone in my bed. The trip lasted for 27 minutes, but felt like 15.
قول لي شنو غتستافد من انك وليتي فرفاره؟ It's so hard. ما تقدر لا تقرا كتاب لا تعرف شنو واقع، لا كنت تولي فرفاره.
Actual years. I experienced every second of every
سيلين فان تتفرفر فرفر. What do you call it؟ ما تقوليش ما عارفينش فرفاره. What is it؟ What's the ceiling fan؟ شو سميتها؟ انتم منين جايين؟ من الجزائر. تفرفاره صافي. نتوما اصلا عايشين في بلايص بارده، ما عندكمش الفرافر. حنا اللي عندنا الفرفاره ديال بصح.
every minute of every hour, of every day, of every month, of every year without a pause. Every night I couldn't sleep because I was an object, so I would just wait at night for them to awaken. I still remember this trip
سو ولا فرفاره تتسنى دوك العائله يفيق.
like it was yesterday, every single part of it. The first year, there was a semi-fat man who was bald on top and had gray hair around the side of his head like a
حيت كيشوفهم غير من الفوق.
horseshoe. He had a wife with blonde hair who was pregnant and would routinely walk around the house naked. They would watch TV together every night and often get intimate on the couch during their show. The first 3 years of the new year, they are gone because the woman is in the hospital giving birth. Mind you, I was left here alone for 3 days waiting for them to come back. This wouldn't happen often though, since throughout my lifetime, they never went on vacation because they didn't have much money to spend, and they always complained about bills and money as well. They came back with a baby boy. The entire lifetime, I couldn't register what any of their names were, but I often heard most of their conversations. It was just hard for me to register because I was a ceiling fan. One day, he got changed directly underneath me on the couch, and when I looked
This tells us consciousness exists. I mean, علاش هذه اللي غتقول لك consciousness exists? You are conscious, so consciousness exists. You aren't you conscious? How come هذه غتقول consciousness exists? You mean like multi-universe ولا شي تخربيقة exists? I don't know. I feel like شوف الدماغ خايب، ما تعرفش كيفاش داكشي دايز في الدماغ. يعني فريمون يقدر الانسان يحس بعام هو دقيقة.
I observed countless nights of them inviting their church friends over and talking about pointless subjects while drinking wine. Mostly, I couldn't even understand. The last year, things started acting out of normal and it was terrifying. The boy's grandma, woman's mom, died. And even though she never visited and was never even spoken about, the mom sat the autistic son down to explain to him how death works and why.
So it's fucking nuts أصاحبي هادشي ديال. That's why don't fucking do drugs الدراري. ayahuasca ولا whatever the fuck is that shit. ولا هاد سالفيا ولا. تمثالي أصاحبي تسوق عاوتاني تلقى راسك في شي عالم عام حابس تماك شي عامين ولا.